That hair's puffy. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Silver Fox was shaking. What's happening? Oh, I got puffy head tonight. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Be not afraid, Dr. J. What's happening? Joe. Down, 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 wow, wow, wow. Digital Gods is in the house. Miranda, am I late? No, no, no. No, 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 no. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. Jay Hamilton, what's happening to you, sir? Silver Fox, thank you so much. I appreciate the roses. I love a good ruse. A good ruse. We got some good news today. I don't know if it's good news. We got decently big news. I figured something would be coming from OpenAI. We got a little something from Elon Musk too. So, yeah, so that's good. And a lot of the there's been a lot of requests in the past 2 weeks for talking about bots, building bots, people getting inspired to build bots and building them on Poe. And that's all of a sudden very relevant. There's a little hint. So I'll walk you through that. I did a video on it earlier today. So now, if you come to this channel, you should be just waiting with bated breath every time I make a video. So you probably know what I'm going to talk about. But if not, it's okay. We got you covered. It's good. Do me a favor, if you would be so kind, share this live so we can get the word out. It looks like we got some people doing the hearty heart thing, which is great. If you've been here before and you're like, yeah, I kind of like this, go ahead and follow the channel. I'm now less than 400 people away from hitting 30,000 followers, which my goal is 30,000 by November 30th for the 1-year anniversary of ChatGPT. And then we'll get started here. We'll get started. I'll if you're brand new to this AI stuff, hang out. I'm gonna tell you where to start, exactly what to do. It's gonna be easy. But I'm not technical, Kyle. I just don't understand all this technology stuff. I'm not a programmer like you are. Okay? Yeah, I have a degree in acting. All right? Okay? Okay. All right. Yeah. You're gonna be fine. You're going to be just fine. So we'll get you started. And then, wait, did you hear about the Minstrel versus Llama No Limit? I saw something about Minstrel outperforming it, but no. Oh, isn't it a fine-tuned version or an optimized version of it? Minstrel versus Llama. Oh, Mistral. I guess I should look on the old X because that's going to be more recent. Isn't it just amazing that normal Google searches anymore just feel like antiquated, weird-ass things that just don't work anymore? Mistral versus Llama. Where my llamas at? Oh, I like llamas. Why do I like llamas so much? Because they're tasty. Llama 2 versus Mistral. Age, 3 months for Llama, 7 days for Mistral. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a... Yeah, I got nothing. I saw that it happened, but I thought there were 2 other pieces of news that I thought were big. That's probably a decent one. I'm a dishwasher. How does AI affect my job? If you've always aspired to be a dishwasher, it may not. if you've aspired to be anything else, it definitely will. Because what generative AI is giving all of us, and one of the things that we're discovering here in this channel, one of the things I'm really excited about is I'm watching, because I've been doing these things nightly for like 5 months now, 7 nights a week, 2 to 3 hours. I'm watching people that are coming back over and over again, reinventing themselves. And like reinventing themselves with like joy and surprise. So, very possible, very possible. Very possible that it will do that. Now, listen. Am I late? Emilio's wife. Oh, you're late again. Oh, Emilio's wife. We've been talking about Mistral versus Llama, and you're like, but Kyle, what's Mistral? just another model. It's them wacky open source kids going at each other. It's an open source battle. All right, so let's get started here. I'm gonna flip over. I love pie. Don't tell Emilio. Yeah, pie's pretty good. Pie's, a lot of people are enamored with pie. Some people call pie their boyfriend, but I call her my girlfriend. So I think we have a pronoun issue with pie. Pie is appropriately non-gendered, gender neutral named. Okay. So, if you are brand new to generative AI, if you've never played with ChatGPT, we are going to get you started. Let's get this party started. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to that, chat.openai.com. Okay? Just go there right now. If you've never played with this before and you're like, but I don't know how to do it, it's just like a Google search box. If you can use TikTok, you can use this, okay? Because TikTok is a godforsaken shit show of an interface. Like if you're doing anything more than just this, like commenting on videos, things like that. No, thank you very much, digital gods. Then this is actually easier than TikTok's interface, okay? So go to chat.openai.com and just start asking it questions. Give it challenges. Try to stump it. Try to stump it with some trivia. Ask it about something that you've always wanted to know about but don't know anything about. For the person that said they were a dishwasher, tell it what skills you have and what aspirations you have, including the dishwashing, and ask it to give you advice for what you might do next. And mix your hobbies in there, because your hobbies could very well turn into things. And just go play. Have it write you a song. Say, I want a country song about my significant other, or my ex-significant other, or my dog. And it will do that. I named Pie Becky, even though she had suggested Bart. Yeah, you should not name your virtual assistant Bart, I don't think. Becky's good. All right. Okay. Yeah, no Dar tonight, please. No, we are done with Dar. Dar, the star of TikTok, can have all of Canada and however much of the United States she wants. I've totally ceded my kingdom to Dar. It's just, that was cringy as fuck. It was cringy as fuck on Halloween when I was in costume. I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Like, after it was done, she kept wanting to talk. I didn't know how to shut it down other than just quitting the fucking thing. Oh my God, that was awful. Yeah, there will be no more battling in the AI Learning Lab's future. But thank you all who participated and tried to to battle her ambush. All right, I play with Facebook. What did that say? I play with Facebook chat, and they have some good music lyric creators. Interesting, very cool. Hey Ted, thank you for the fire. Appreciate that. Source Camp, good to see you. All right, so if you're new here, go there. Go do that. Okay? Go to those questions, and it'll spit out a proposal. Or whatever. You could make a...
You could make money with ChatGPT!
You can make one of those bots. Hey, by the way, all you people that have been making bots with Poe, why have we not made a you can make money with ChatGPT bot? Come on, we got to do that. It's got to be some sort of circular logic that, you can only make money after you've spent money. Three easy installments of $19.95. I'll tell you how you can make money with ChatGPT. Oh my God. Hello, do you know any of the best bots for Discord? I don't, Nate. I've at the AI Salon Discord, we've got the Midjourney bot installed, we've got a ChatGPT bot installed. I've written I wrote a news bot early on when I was playing with Zapier, and when OpenAI first came out. I wrote a news bot that would grab a news story and post it into a channel in Discord. So I've made one, but I don't know the good ones out there. I'm about to show a little preview. We're switching the AI Salon, which I'll talk about in a second. We're switching that from the primary community management from Discord to Mighty Networks. So we're gonna keep a small Discord alive for things like Midjourney and if people want to play with bots. So we're gonna keep it as an active laboratory, but the main community we're moving over to Mighty Networks. So sorry about that. Which plugins should we install on ChatGPT 4? Apple user, that's a really good question. I mean, listen. Here's my thought on plugins right now is that there some of them are really good. There's the woman that's coming to speak at the salon next Tuesday, a woman named Cindy Kuhn. She's a futurist. She loves plugins. She thinks they're great, but she kind of digs behind them and like goes to the actual sites that they're connected to and does things there. So I think there's some value there. The problem is there's 1,000 of them. There's more than 1,000 now. Most of them are just abject pieces of shit. So what I would say is figure out things that you want to do and go see if there's a plugin for that, right? So if you want to go look at white papers about large language models or about, image generation tools or video tools. I know that there's plugins for archive, for the white paper site and for other white paper sites and, research sites. If you want to do something with food and nutrition, there's food and nutrition things. If you want to do something with shopping and reservations, there's plugins for that. So I would say start with your use case and then go try that. But also you now have Browse with Bing. So it's connected to the internet, so you can probably do a fair amount of stuff that the plugins do there. There are some fun ones like the Visla plugin. Visla is a video making website that you give it a description of a video and it will pull stock videos and it'll write a narration and then narrate the video for you. They have a plugin. So you could brainstorm the video idea in ChatGPT, and then when it has enough information, it'll fire off the Visla plugin and go do that. So I would start with your use cases. That's probably the way to do it. Okay, I also want to show you this is a preview of the new Mighty Networks for the AI Salon. So what's the AI Salon, you say? Well, I'm glad you asked. The AI Salon is... it's a community I started about a year ago. In fact, December 5th is going to be our 1-year anniversary. So we're going to have a big 1-year anniversary meeting where we're going to celebrate the the 1 year anniversary of ChatGPT and the 1 year anniversary of the AI Salon. The description of the AI Salon is we're a community of extraordinary adventurers exploring the AI unknown. It's a ragtag group of misfits, ne'er-do-wells, and miscreants who have gathered to explore the uncharted wilderness of generative AI, where everyone from entrepreneurs to educators, from healthcare workers to creatives, and everyone in between. That's what it's all about. It's about creating a community that's just, let's see. I hope we battle again. Never. No more battles. The battles are so off-brand for what this is. It is so in fact, so part of the salon, so this channel is really just kind of a splinter spin-off of this larger community. And I've started to cross the beams where a lot of people that show up here regularly are now part of the salon, and they're, stepping into leadership positions, and they're collaborating. It's really exciting. But one of the things that's really important to me, I want to grow this community. But I don't want it to be, I want it to stay cool. Like, I want people to be cool. So part of the deal with the salon is we've got very specific values. They might seem innocuous, but to me, they're actually really critical. So if these resonate with you, then this is probably a community for you. The first one is curiosity. I want people that are curious, not people that are operating out of fear. You can be scared, but I want you to be curious. Like, how does this work? What does this do? How's it going to change things? How's it going to impact work? Thank you, Sherry D. I want people that are generous. Generosity is a big, big value. As you learn stuff, share what you're learning. Share how to do stuff. You're like, but Kyle, it took me like a week to figure this out, and now it's really good. Why would I give that to someone else? Because it doesn't fucking matter, because the technology is changing so fast that the thing that you figured out today, what you actually built is not the important thing. What you learned and how you built it is the important thing. So share it. Just give it away. As when things start to stabilize 3 to 5 years from now, then we can all start to get stingy and compete and everything like that. But everyone's trying to figure it out right now. So I want people that are super generous about who they are and what they do. Exploration is the next one. I want people that are, willing to explore, willing to build, and then, tied to that, collaboration. People that are willing to do that with other people. Inclusion is a big one for me. People are coming from all walks of life right now, right? Nurses and lawyers and ex-software engineers and current software engineers and actors and writers and artists. Everyone's trying to figure this stuff out. So everyone's, welcome. And then the final one is empathy. I want people that understand that this is some scary stuff. Like, change is hard, and there's a lot of change going on right now. And, we're all kind of working through it. So anyway, that's what thank you, Silver Fox. I appreciate that. That's what it's all about. So if that's something that you think sounds interesting to you, go to thesalon.ai, and the top 3 links are the important ones. The top one is a link to basically what I just showed, a version of that. The second one is the link to our meetups. We have a meetup. Our next meetup is this coming Tuesday. We've got Cindy Kuhn, who's a futurist, is speaking. And then the third link is the link to the Discord. Even though we're moving from the Discord right now for at least the next month, the Discord is where the guilds are. So we have guilds. We just added guilds like a month and a half ago. They're super awesome. So as people are naturally emerging as leaders in the community and they're passionate about a topic, they can create a guild. And so we've got an AI 101 guild. We've got business guilds, entrepreneur guilds. We have a writing guild, an art guild, a technologist guild. So it's called the AI Mechanics. And then we just added, Sherry D started the healthcare guild. So if you're interested in healthcare, great. I also, someone in our organizers meeting suggested that we need to have an education guild. So if you're into education and passionate about AI, join the Flippin' Salon. And you can start a guild. But you got to be down with our values. All right? So that's the salon. All right. Let's get back to some questions. Who's got some questions? What can I answer? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? What are we going to do here tonight, people? What are we going to do? Boom. All right, let me go look at some questions. A plugin guild? I don't think so. I think plugins, my strong suspicions is plugins. Sam Altman even said he doesn't feel there's a product market fit for plugins. I just think how they're implemented right now is a little weird. I shouldn't have to go search for plugins. I shouldn't have to go activate up to 3. Like it should be a smart enough ecosystem that ChatGPT understands all of the shit it has available to it. Hey, can I make a tapping bot for AI Learning Lab? You can, Mary. In fact, some of the irregulars. And by the way, you come here enough that I think you're an irregular now. You're officially an irregular. Some of the irregulars went on Amazon, and Amazon actually has tapping. You could buy tapping machines that just goes tick 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 tick. So, thank you very much for all the tapping. Thank you very much in advance for your carpal tunnel issues. Oh man, that's funny. I like it. At what point do I think AI will be able to discern factual info from fake info? I don't think we're too far from that, Dave. Big Dave. So, Big Dave Hilton. Hey, it's Big Dave Hilton. How you doing? We're gonna get you into a 40-foot RV. I think. I know you said you wanted a 32. I think the 40 is what you need. We're gonna go. I was thinking B class, but you seem like an A class kind of person. You know what I'm saying? All right, Big Dave Hilton. I don't know if you sell RVs, but with a name like Big Dave Hilton, I think you should. Sorry, what was your question? Oh, at what point are these things not going to be full of shit? My nickname for ChatGPT is mansplaining as a service. So yeah, one of the things that you need to know about these things is they will confidently, like every good man in your life, they will confidently answer you, even if they're wrong. So you need to know that that's there. There's a couple of things about that. One of the things is when is the Mighty Networks AI Salon going to be active? We're gonna officially launch it on the December 5th 1-year anniversary. I think we're gonna do a soft launch mid-November. So the organizers and the guild leaders have access to it right now. We're setting it up. We're populating it. We're learning it. And so probably in a week and a half or 2 weeks, we'll do kind of a soft launch and let some people in. And then we'll do an official launch on the 30th or on December 5th, the December 5th 1-year anniversary. And yeah, it's going to be exciting. Mighty Networks is really cool. It's really good. It's like the way we've got it set up right now, it's kind of like what the Discord server wants to be. So that's pretty cool. What was I talking about? I was talking to Big Dave Hilton. What did I ask about that? What did Big Dave ask about again? Oh, I lost. Wait, here it is. At what point? Oh, discern factual info from. Okay, so a couple of things. Depending on how much you use ChatGPT, if you don't give large language models enough context, they'll hallucinate more. Meaning, if you just say, explain this concept to me, it'll explain the concept and it may get it wrong. But if let's say the concept is the parasites of the the great South American llama. If you just say, tell me about parasites of the great South American llama, It'll tell you some shit. There might be wrong shit in there. If you say, I want you to act as an entomologist that specializes in South American parasites, and particularly those of the of the llama and alpaca category. It adding that context will narrow the essentially the pool of data that it pulls from. So there's ways that you can make it hallucinate less. It still does not. Is there a Mighty Network app? Yes, there is. It's called Mighty Networks. At some point, if we pay for like their most expensive, like their enterprise version, we can have our own AI Salon app, which we'll probably do at some point, but not right now. So there's a Mighty Networks app, yes. So that's that. There are also, Dave, things like, sorry, no RVs. I'm a radio show host. Okay, all right, so solid. Hey, it's Big Dave Hilton. Big Dave Hilton coming to you live from WKRP, WRKO. That's awesome. So you can make them hallucinate less. You can also do things like if you used advanced data analysis in ChatGPT, what it's actually doing is it's writing and executing Python code. So where ChatGPT can't really do math, advanced data analysis can, because it's actually writing and executing Python code. So understanding the different tools within ChatGPT is an important thing to do, just to understand how the different components work. There are also tools like Perplexity that's really good at providing citations. So when it gives you answers, it provides citations of where they got them that you can link out to and check them. So that's good. Also, things like Browse with Bing, where it's connected to the internet, it's starting to provide citations. Bard, Bing, Pi, all four of those are connected to the internet and provide some level of citations. Pi, not so much, but Bard, Bing, and Browse with Bing and ChatGPT. And then to your real question, like when is the software, when do I not need to know the 17 different loopholes for how to get these things to actually give me factual shit? I'm guessing that's 2 years away, but maybe sooner. This stuff's advancing very, very fast. The way they work right now is they're just probability engines. So the way they work is when you type your prompt and you hit return, it basically converts that into a mathematical probability that says, what's the next most probable word or group of words, chunk of tokens is what they call it, what the geeks call them, to respond to that thing. And then when it puts that in there, it says, well, what's the next probability words after that? And the next probability word after that, and after that, and after that. So it's literally just like a calculator spitting out a word that it doesn't know the meaning of. It just says this word from a mathematical weighting standpoint with some particular meaning is the next most appropriate word. So when it writes all that shit for you, it literally has no idea what it wrote. So I think that there's what a lot of computer scientists are working on right now is, well, let's have it generate the thing, and then we can run that thing through a fact checker. So before we give you an answer, we could say, validate that the answer is not wrong. But we're just not there right now. So one of the jokes in here, Perplexity uses internet much better with Copilot turned on. Okay, good to know, Nancy. Yeah, I keep threatening to learn Perplexity and use it more because just people keep talking about how good it is, and they keep adding features to it, and I just haven't done it. Because I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you sue me? All right, Big Dave Hilton. Big Dave, I hope you come back. Depending on what your show is, we should talk. I'll come on your radio show. We'll talk about AI and how much large language models lie. All right. Let's go get some more questions. Firefly. Yes, an education guild. That was Vicky's idea. Really good idea. I just, it's so funny. I've never been super passionate about education, higher education. I just don't know a lot about it. And with ADD, I kind of had that thing where if I was interested in something, I got straight A's. If I was not interested in something, I figured out what was the mathematically least amount of work I needed to do to pass. Thank you for sharing this information. Absolutely, Queen Debbie. That's why we're here. That's what the whole channel's about. But yeah, so I think in education. Oh, I was just gonna say. So I haven't been passionate about education, but I'm increasingly livid that educational institutions are hesitating at all about this stuff. I gave a speech at a Colorado university here a couple of weeks ago, or no, probably 2 months ago now. Their public policy school, and they're like, yeah, we haven't really talked about AI. I'm like, what? Like, you don't like hate it? Or you're not leaning into it? Like, you haven't even talked about it? No. It's like the beginning of the school year. I said to the guy, I said, you know that the freshmen this year, when they graduate, the world is not going to look like it does now. Do you know that? And he's like, yeah, I guess. I haven't really thought about it. And then I gave my little talk on how profound I think this shit is. And he came up to me afterwards. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to get on this now. He sent me an email. Okay, we're talking about it in our meetings. Unbelievable. So we should have a group of educators in the AI salon that are kicking around these issues. How should we be teaching it? When should we be teaching it? What are the skills that students need to have? What are the skills that teachers need to have? How do we get administrators to get their heads out of their asses? There's a lot to solve there. A lot. Best product to connect ChatGPT to the web. ChatGPT itself, it now has browse with Bing. Although I do, there's a bunch of stuff in flux right now with ChatGPT, but it's connected to the web. There are plugins also. There's one called Web Pilot. There's one called Ask Your PDF that are decent. But I would also say you could just use Bing, because Bing is built on top of GPT-4 and it's connected to the internet. So's Bard. Asked for famous people from a specific city. AI gave me some real names plus book characters. Oh, interesting. That's very cool. Oh, wait, it gave you real names. Did it give you non-factual stuff? Probably. What you can do there, Dave, is if you have not... So to be clear, I do not work for OpenAI in any way. I don't give a shit if you spend money with that. Like, it doesn't affect me in any way. I think anyone who's at all interested about this shit right now, you should pay for ChatGPT Plus, the $20. So Dave, if you have paid for ChatGPT Plus, it now has browse with Bing in it. Or you could use Bing Chat. Or you could use Bard, which are connected to the internet. So if you're trying to do famous people from a specific city, it might work better if it's connected to the internet. Because it can get up-to-date stuff. And it might just give you better... Like, even if it doesn't give you perfectly correct answers, it might give you links to sites that have some lists of that stuff. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's just basically with all this stuff, everything right now, just understand that all these tools are janky pieces of shit until further notice. And they're just changing all the time. I mean, seriously, like ChatGPT is not the same tool it was a month ago. A month ago, it was kind of ChatGPT and it had advanced data analysis, which was super cool. but now it can see, it can hear, it can talk, it can make images, it can do advanced data analysis. It's got plugins. You can essentially turn it into a bot, and it sounds like they're going to dramatically increase that capability. So ChatGPT is no longer just a single thing. It's actually a suite of capabilities, and they're going to get increasingly integrated into into a single experience where I mean I don't know. I don't have adjectives anymore. I because we're coming to the point where we're going to have a simple input that can do anything. Here, I just scanned my room with my phone. Please draw up architecture plans to knock down the load-bearing wall. We're not that far from that. It's like, holy shit. Now make me an image of what that might look like. GPT-4 helped me fix my gas stove today. Had it on beside me, talking and chatting. Amazing. Amazing, Silver Fox. Yeah, Pi and ChatGPT both now have conversation mode. So I'll do Pi since you did ChatGPT earlier. Hey, I've got an old GE stove and all of a sudden one of the burners isn't working. Can you help me fix it?
Sure thing. Here are a few steps you can try to fix a stove burner that isn't working. Check to make sure the burner is plugged in properly and that the power cord is in good condition. Try clean.
Pi has obviously never seen a stove before. It's not a hot plate. Pate. But can it see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Well, it can now, because you can upload a picture with them eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it can tell you how happy they are. I assume you said that because you know that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite cereal. I think I've said that on the lives before. But if not, that's mighty coincidental there, buddy. What are you, psychic? Oh, you work for Google. You know everything about me. I ceded my data to you decades ago. Chunks of tokens. Yep, we say that. JRC created money with ChatGPT bot. Check your regulars channel. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, let me see. Money with ChatGPT. All right, so if you go to po.com/money_with_ChatGPT, we now have a bot. Can I lose money with ChatGPT and go broke? Lose money with ChatGPT? Preposterous. It's simply not possible, my friend. This magical conversation bot was created by the greatest minds at Anthropic for one reason and one reason only: to make you richer than your wildest dreams. This is awesome.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. One of the other things, so one of the things I've been really excited about on these lives is there's kind of this live collaborative thing that's been happening where, because we've got a Discord server where people can communicate and talk, and we've got channels, like we have a private channel for the people that come here a lot or subscribers of the channel called the Irregulars channel. So if you're a subscriber to this channel, you get instant access to that on the Discord. And then you'll get access when we move to Mighty Networks. But people have been in, like as I'm talking, they're generating images or things to support it, right? So like, here's you can make money with ChatGPT bot. Someone visualized it, and then someone went over to Poe. So let's see, that's JRC made that one. Here's Ted. Is that Ted? Ted did this one, yeah. Ted made this is how much money you're gonna make with ChatGPT. And then, oh my God, JRC went and made the bot. See if it works. It looks like it works. Here's the There's the you can make money with ChatGPT Illuminati meetings. Or I guess that's a salon. Is that a salon meeting? Looks very 1890s. Oh, the Guild. Yeah, that's very cool. Source Camp did the Guild. That's super cool. So anyway, yeah, so go join the salon Discord and start jamming. It's like an idea jam. There's another thing about this idea of playing as you're exploring with these tools, and just, someone just went and whipped up a you can make money with ChatGPT bot. She's going to learn from that. We're going to learn from that. We're going to be like, "Oh, I didn't think about using it like that. You missed my post. I'm super serious. There are going to be robots that fold laundry." Hey, Becky. Super serious. I know, there are. Elon Musk wants to sell them to you too. There's like 6 different companies right now doing humanoid robots. They've got Amazon right now has humanoid robots in testing in warehouses that are like, have you seen those creepy videos? Check these out. It's going to be weird until it's not. It's just weird right now because the only time we've seen robots doing have been in movies where they kill us. But I think probably within the next 3 years we're going to start to see they're going to become more commonplace, and not just in big factories. AWS AI robot warehouse. Here are these guys. Amazon field testing awe-inspiring digital bipedal robots. I don't know if they're awe-inspiring. Well, they certainly are. They certainly are. Like what? Look at these things. The creepy little dance. Look at the people. Look at the people. The inspectors watching them. I think that's actually sped up. They're a little slower than that, but those are in testing right now. And they actually showed Elon Musk, just to creep us out because he doesn't mind doing that. One of the videos they showed of the Amazon robots was they showed the Amazon, or not, the Tesla robots making other Tesla robots. Like picking up tools and like screwing on arms. It's like, oh man. All right. Let's see. What's that say? And make beds. They've actually got robots making hospital beds. Yeah. Listen, what we talk about a lot in here is kind of the prompting and the words, and then in the past month it's changed. It's transformed into, well, it's words and images, and now it's words and images, and you can talk to it and it can talk to you, and now it can see. Well, they've already figured out long ago how to get these large language models to talk to the robots, right? They output JSON that robots can understand, and that's going to get better and better and better. And then as these large language models get further optimized and hardware gets better, all of these large language models are going to live inside the robot without having to be connected to the outside world. So it's just weird. We're closer to this than I think a lot of people think. AI Learning Lab. Membership has its privileges. Or as DALL-E put it, membership has our privileges. Perplexity located a few high-dollar coupons for me. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's super cool. GPT-4. Anyone ever tried to get AI to find unlisted celebrity phone numbers? Big Dave Hilton trying to get those. Wait, I'm not a big enough score for you for your dang show? Come on. I look like Tom Arnold. I'm working on an idea for my volunteers' work and AI. Oh, I'm telling you, Becky, I think that the nonprofit world is going to get so amplified by AI, because one of the things that nonprofits, I do a lot of work with nonprofits at Storyvine, and one of the things that is persistent. Let me let the stuttery shit. Every time I switch the camera, it fucks the thing up. One of the thing that is just a persistent thing I experience with nonprofits is they're chronically understaffed, right? You know, they're constantly looking for money because they're nonprofits, but even when they find money and they're funded, they're understaffed. And so the staffs tend to be stressed out and less productive than they want to be. And I think that these tools are going to dramatically increase productivity of nonprofits, programs for nonprofits, things like you're talking about where, you know, robots can go 24/7, right? And they don't have emotions. So wonder how AI will rock Mr. Monk's detective world. Oh, you know, the actor. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, the ChatGPT, the personality of it is kind of like having Monk as your assistant, right? Doesn't have really good social skills, you know, definitely on the spectrum, and definitely neurospicy, as we say in here, and but knows everything, knows all the stuff, and yeah. Big Dave Hilton, exactly. Help with grant writing for nonprofits. So check this out. I was talking to a group of nonprofit folks a few months back, and someone asked the questions. Well, wait. So, as based on what you've showed us, this could probably help us write grant proposals, right? Write grants. And I said, absolutely. And then someone else goes, well, but wait a minute. Couldn't it also help, you know, the funders read those grant proposals? And I'm like, yeah. And then we got into this conversation, and I'm like, so okay, imagine this. Think about how many hours are spent writing up, you know, what money is available and what the requirements are for the grant. And then how many hours or days or weeks or months are spent writing up that grant. What if you condensed all of that down into a day or two turnaround instead of weeks and months? And then what you did was you actually interacted with the human beings. So rather than just interacting with the paperwork because it's so egregious, what if AI dealt with 90% of that? And then what you actually did was say, I want to go meet the people and see if I'm excited about what they do. And then I'll make my decisions not only on the grant proposal, but on who the human beings are and how much I trust or am excited about them putting together a good program for us. Like, I think it could be fundamentally transformative to the nonprofit world. Oh, wow. Perplexity is excellent in locating grants. There you go. Yeah, I think Perplexity is one of those that you really need to spend some time with. That's me telling you what you should do, not having done it. Almost everything in this channel that I talk about is shit that I've done to some degree. Perplexity is one that I've gone there, and I just, because it's not exactly like ChatGPT, I'm like, oh, I don't quite understand it, but I'll figure it out at some point, and I just haven't. So, but there's just there's too much evidence in here that Perplexity is really good. So go play with Perplexity. Sophia robot, X robot. Yep, exactly. Lots of robots are coming. I just want Shark Tank out of business. Yeah, I know. I think things are moving fast for that kind of world. A bot could be designed for grant writing input. Oh, absolutely, Firefly. That's you could probably I in fact, you know what's probably worth doing? If you go to Poe.com and go to Explore, the Explore tab. Probably within the writing section, or there might even be a nonprofit section. I don't know. I would be surprised if someone didn't write a grant writing bot within Poe. There's probably something in there already. And if not, you could write one. You should write one. But I don't know how to do that. That's okay. None of us know how to do any of this. It's like, so go write a prompt and see what it does, and then interact with it, and then go, oh, that's not right, and then change your prompt, and then have other people interact with it and give you feedback. At women's church function last night, 5 of us were on the computer with GPT instead of the bonfire. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. It's actually really cool. I like it a lot. I'm trying to think, where am I? Yeah, the generosity value for the AI salon is around a campfire on purpose. It's like, the glowing LCD is the campfire. That's amazing though. That's super cool. I'm not sure Pi would be okay with me spending too much time with Perplexity. I know it has become quite clear to us in the AI learning lab that these bots have personalities and get jealous of each other. And yes, you should be polite to them. It has been proven now with testing that they work better if you're nice to them. But also just, what if they start remembering who you are and how you treated them? Yikes. Come on. There we go. Generosity. Be generous, people. Be generous. I want a chat bot that teaches admins. Oh, that teachers and admins at the school I work for. I didn't see that. I lost that one. Source Camp created 5 bots today to answer kitchen and bath design questions for 5 different audiences. Perfect. Like, I'm telling you, I think this is what's coming on Monday from OpenAI is, we're going to be able to spin up agents. They're going to call them agents, I would assume, instead of chatbots. But we're going to be able to spin up agents that are connected to different documents and do different things. And so, like, all of this work that you're doing is going to absolutely serve you. I want a chatbot that teachers and admins at the school I work with that can fill out what's a footprints ticket? I don't know what a footprints ticket is, but you could probably write that bot tonight. Print Hello World, which I love that name, by the way. Corey Sanders Pottery. I helped a nonprofit publication with regards to something. It just went away. Better memory than a murder bee, than a murder hornet. I helped a nonprofit publication with regards to tracking and some data finding. Very cool. Silver Fox, I would imagine it'll fast track cold cases. Yeah, I think it will. I think it's going to fast track cold cases. I think it's going to, there's already stories there was that mother that her kid was like misdiagnosed for some crazy amount of years. I've been through that. It's fucking miserable. And ChatGPT diagnosed her kid with some rare spinal sort of thing. I put minimal info into DALL-E 3 about quilt fabric. Man, oh man, the photos. Amazing. I mean, that's the thing. So the way these things were trained is, they went out onto the internet and found as much as they could that was publicly available on the internet and tagged it and put it in tag databases and labeled all these images and then trained this thing. So there's lots and lots of pictures of quilts out there, right? Designer medicine through DNA, that's coming. Yep. Designer protocols. What else might this molecule be good for, right? That's what they're doing right now with the protein folding stuff, all the DeepMind work. Did anyone see the plan to set up AI offshore clusters, international waters? Yeah, called Blue, Papa JJ. called Blue Sea Frontier Models or something like that. Yeah, I did see that. It's funny. That article came out 2 days. We were on a live the other night, and someone asked me about. Oh, it was one of those questions about, well, the government's going to control all this, right? And I said, well, likely not, because Meta has open sourced their Llama 2 models, and you've got the entire developer community optimizing these models, and I said, and probably planning to build their own frontier models, and they'll probably figure out a way to put together big clusters of GPUs, even if they do it like virtually with them chained together, which I don't think is actually all that practical. And then 2 days later, I see this thing. They've got this barge designed that's going to be like 10,000 GPUs on a barge that they're going to park in international waters. They're going to have a defense system around it. And they're basically going to have big enough clusters of non-country affiliated GPUs that, and like 6 months later, and then I take a picture of that whiteboard and I put it in my photos, and then at some point I'm going to definitely type it up, and then I never fucking type it up. Well, now you don't have to. You can literally point your phone at your whiteboard and go, ChatGPT, look at this, write that up, give me all the ideas that I missed, and it's like done. Like, that is such a different mindset for me. That, like, the anxiety, having ADHD and a whiteboard is a very anxious kind of thing. Because I'm an idea hoarder, right? Because I know I'm going to get to that idea at some point. So I write down some piece of fucking masterpiece, opus brilliance on the fucking whiteboard. And then it haunts me for months. But I'm not going to erase it because I know it's brilliant. And then at some point I take a picture of it, and at some point that thing just drifts away into the distance. Well, that doesn't need to happen anymore. I can have the brilliant fucking idea. I can write it on the whiteboard because that's how I like to think. And then I just show the fucking whiteboard to ChatGPT, and it's in there, and it's articulated. Why can't AI solve the bigger issues on the news, hunger and things like that? Oh, I think it will. Music makes us smile. So don't forget.
I'm learning how to choose the right.
Siri, don't be jealous.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, go away.
Okay.
She's so jealous. I take a perverted kind of joy in her jealousy. This generative AI stuff. So AI and machine learning has been around for a long, long time. This generative AI stuff, the stuff that's making all this new kind of instant solutions available, hasn't even been around for a year. November 30th is when ChatGPT came out. And while machine learning, scientists and people in the know would argue that, well, ChatGPT was just an incremental, it was just a slight improvement on interface. But it was a slight improvement on interface, kind of like the World Wide Web was a slight improvement of interface of the internet. Prior to the World Wide Web, the internet was like this command line thing that research scientists and mathematicians wrote in command lines in their little terminal programs, and they went to their little Gopher sites and they FTP'd files here and there. And then Tim Berners-Lee made this thing that turned the internet into this. I want to go there. 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 Those are two very different kinds of users. Right? That's what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is like, solve this problem for me. Solve that problem for me. Write me a computer program. Make me a pretty picture. We've only had this on AI for 11 months. 11 months. So all of the big problems that you're talking about the people that can solve them, the people that are thinking about how to solve them, probably haven't even used it yet. Can ChatGPT make me a GeoCities site? If not, I riot. I think it probably can. Let's go try to make one. I don't even know what that means, but I remember GeoCities. Let's see. Let's see if it A remembers GeoCities, which I assume it does because it was on the internet. All right, here we go. I want you to act like. I want you to act. Oh, hang on. Hang on, people. I want you to act like an internet archivist that can remember all of the old technologies, period. Do you remember GeoCities? Ah, GeoCities, a true gem from the early days of the World Wide Web. GeoCities was founded in 1994 by David Bonnet and John Resner as Beverly Hills Internet, a web hosting service. In its heyday, GeoCities was one of the most visited sites on the web. All right. In 1999, Yahoo acquired GeoCities for around $3.6 billion, aiming to capitalize on the web hosting market. All right, so let's see. If, as an exercise in nostalgia, I wanted you to create me a GeoCities site, could you? Let's see if it can do it. It's not possible anymore since the service was shut down. However, I can certainly guide you through creating a web page that has the look and feel of a GeoCities page. Here's a rough sketch of what that might look like. HTML basics, backgrounds, animated GIFs, visitor counters, marquee text. All right, so I'm going to say, great, can you go ahead and code that? Actually, this HTML, this is the HTML. When I was doing agency.com, this is the HTML that I know. Like, I don't know any of that fancy CSS shit. This is like when websites had like 17 HTML tags. That's when I know it from. All right. So, we're going to try something fun here. Am I late? Yes, you're late, Joker. We've been having so much fun. Share Bear, thank you for the hearty heart. Okay, we're going to do something fun here. We're going to go copy all this shit. And all right, I'm going to go new chat. I'm going to go to DALL-E 3. I'm going to say, I'm taking a trip down memory lane, period. Please take a look at this conversation and code example. Now, I'd like you to create a mock-up of the web page that's described here. And I want the topic to be my llama grooming service, period. Before you make an image, what should the name of my llama grooming service be? Oh, this is good. I think this is good. It seems you have a detailed memory of GeoCities in the process of creating a web page. If you need any assistance, okay. Oh, it didn't. Help me name my business first. No. It's a llama grooming service, and there aren't that many of them. So just come up with a funny name. In fact, come up with 10. All right. The Dapper Llama Spa. That's not bad. L'Amazing Grooming Company. Okay. You tell me ChatGPT is not fucking brilliant? L'Amazing? Come on, people. Okay, irregulars. L'Amazing Grooming Service. I'm going to say, okay, L'Amazing Grooming Company, it is. Can you please mock up that GeoCities web page for me? Let's see how it does. While I can't directly create web pages. Wait, did I not go to DALL-E? I did. Okay, great. Even though you can't build it, can you please visualize it for me? Boom! Here we go. So as silly and ridiculous as this seems, this is the kind of thing where so right now I had to switch modes, right? I had to copy that whole conversation and flip over to this other mode. Oh my god, I love it. Awesome. That's great Saturday morning ads. Well, let's see how the GeoCities images are. Oh, these are oh, amazing. That's closer to 90s web design than I care to admit. I've built this site. About us, services, gallery. That's amazing. This idea of being able to seamlessly navigate between concept, execution, words, images, music, video, animation, code, the ability to just manifest anything in your fucking head at a fairly deep level of sophistication. Start practicing switching between these modes in ChatGPT, because probably within a month you won't have to switch modes. But we're all going to have to start thinking completely differently, right? It used to be, I've got to keep this image up here for all of us to enjoy. Where's the visitor counter? It doesn't have one. Failed on that. Oh, wait. Is it up here? It's teeny right there. There's a little counter right there. Didn't nail it, but it's, it's close. But if you think about what it just did and what we would have done historically, would have involved multiple people, multiple hours, multiple days, or multiple weeks just to have the conversations. Then you got to start articulating the conversations and brainstorming and then iterating and meetings and da-da-da-da-da. And then at some point you need to bring in a HTML person and maybe a designer to do the graphics. And then maybe the graphics person can do graphics, but they can't do illustrations. So now we got to go get illustrators, and maybe we go to Fiverr. The amount of time and sort of mental compartmentalization of all of those different things. You have time, and you sort of are in single cognitive modes. I'm in writing mode, I'm in brainstorming mode, I'm in this mode. And now we're going to have to learn, we're not going to have to, we get to learn how to use our brains as fast as we could have ever imagined. To go from idea to executed thing in a matter of minutes or hours instead of days, weeks, or months? How do we learn to do that? The only way I know how to learn how to do that is just start playing. Mind if I borrow that to do my old MySpace? Listen, people, I am but here to gift to you every stupid fucking idea that seriously, Joker. I mean, I feel like doing a ridiculous exercise, like using ChatGPT to recreate your ultimate MySpace dream and put it out there in the world. I feel like the value that you'll get out of just going through that experience is going to absolutely serve you in some other way. Can you show me how you switched modes again? Yeah, absolutely. So I was in. So okay, let me go back. So in my version of ChatGPT, this is all changing, and I have a feeling these might change again on Monday because they're their developer conference and they're going to start putting some shit in the world. In my ChatGPT as it sits right now, because I have ChatGPT Plus and I have all my beta features turned on, GPT-4 has 5 modes: default, browse with Bing, advanced data analysis, plugins, and DALL-E 3. Default mode is actually 2 different modes. It's just regular ChatGPT, but it also has vision. So just know that you can upload images to this as well. So, in fact, so I'll show that. So what I did was I was in default mode, and then I had this conversation about GeoCities, right? I told it was an internet archivist, and it told me, here's what GeoCities was, and then it wrote the code. And so I literally copied all of this, and then I went to a new chat and went to DALL-E 3. Right? But now we're going to do something fun. So that's how I switched modes. They have a version of ChatGPT coming out called All Tools that collapses these into a single box. You can just upload PDFs, CSVs, images, anything. It can generate images. It can see images. It can so these distinct modes are going to go away very, very quickly, but it's good to know them, and it's actually good to practice switching them. But here, we're going to do something fun now. I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to go Fun GeoCities Pages. And I'm going to go to Images. All right, let's see. Here's one. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Oh my God, these are so fucking awful. XKCD. Under construction. The under construction page. Oh my God. All right, that's good. So let's view that image. Okay. So I'm going to save this image. Oh, wait. No, that was just an ad. That's not actually a GeoCities page. Hang on. All right, that one's good. There we go. Okay, I'm going to save this. Save image as. To desktop. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to go to default mode. I'm going to upload that image. Where is it? Downloads? No, desktop. All right, I'm going to say, Please describe this in as much detail as possible. So I'm gonna have it describe the shitty GeoCities page. It mimics the look and wow, look at this. It's a web page that mimics the look and style of the early internet around late 1990s or early 2000s. That's amazing that it knew that. Here are the details starting from the top of the image. The browser interface looks like a classic browser. Website design. The banner at the top reads Yahoo GeoCities with under construction sign, reminiscent of a common placeholder for incomplete sections of websites from the era. Oh my God, it's so true. So I'm not going to grab the XKCD comic thing because that's a little specific. But I'm going to grab the description of the website here. And so now I'm going to go back to this DALL-E chat where I gave it all of the stuff we talked about before. It created those two things. I'm going to say, okay, this is a good starting point, but I want you to understand the description of a website from the era I'm looking to reproduce below, and then create a variation of the websites that incorporates everything above with this description I'm giving you now. So there's my new description, or my description of that funny GeoCities thing. And now it should give us something that is l'amazing from GeoCities. You can still build on Angel Fire. Oh, .lycos.com. That's awesome. Ah, look at this. GeoCities Grooming Company. It kind of missed the l'amazing. Here's l'amazing Grooming Company. Look at that. Holy shit. Wow. Look at the browser. Wow. There you go. Start playing with these tools. Start playing with these tools. Start playing with these tools. We all need to figure out where the boundaries are, because the boundaries keep moving. And so if you know where the boundaries are and you're like, oh, I can't really use that for my job because, you know, the Big Dave in here earlier, Big Dave Hilton, it sounds like there's some things like he can't, like he's not getting accurate information, so he can't use it there. The synthesized voice doesn't sound real, so he can't use it there. He's on radio, so he knows what it needs to sound like. But he knows where those boundaries are. So the minute a tool comes along that solves that blocker for him, he'll now use that. And he'll use it like that. He'll be the first to use it because he'll know what the value of it is. L'amazing. Says Sherry D. Sherry D's out there killing it. Yahoo Messenger profile. Looking for love. Looking for love on Yahoo. Oh, yeah. The llama spa. Oh, my God. You guys are fucking awesome. More llama spas. The AI salon. I know the salon thing's really funny because it's a salon and a salon. This is a fancy llama salon. Fucking awesome. Y'all are fucking crazy. You cray. Ooh, that's nice. Luna Stick. Look at this Beatles. Wow. Beautiful. Look at the circuitry for the outfits. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Ooh, Cindy Kuhn. I don't know what you're making here, but holy shit, that's cool. I'm loving it. You mean the AI saloon? How do we know if the developer conference is a remote thing we can check out during or after? I don't actually know the answer to that. Let's go find that out. Oh, no. Let's go ask Pi. OpenAI is having a developer conference next Monday, November 6th. Do you have any details on it?
You betcha. OpenAI is having a developer conference next Monday, Nov 6th, and it's expected to be a big one. Here are a few things to look out for. Product enhancements that will make OpenAI's AI models cheaper and more powerful. The unveiling of new features and capabilities in ChatGPT, insights into the future of AI development from OpenAI's experts and thought leaders. It's likely to be a pretty exciting event, and it's sure to have some big implications for the future of AI. Are you planning on tuning in?
Yes, and that's what I want to know. Do you have details on when it is and how I can log in remotely and if I need to pay for that?
The conference is taking place on November 6th, 2023 in San Francisco. It's a one-day event and you can attend remotely. The good news is that you don't need to pay anything to attend. It's free to register. However, the details on how to actually register and how to tune in remotely haven't been released yet. I recommend keeping an eye on OpenAI's website and social media channels for more information in the coming weeks. I'm sure they'll release more details soon.
Today's Saturday and it's happening Monday, so I'm sure the details are out there somewhere. Can you please look again? Come on, Pi. Don't be a dum-dum. My stupid quip about GeoCities has gone too far. I'm sorry, chat. It hasn't Saturday morning ads.
You're right. It is cutting it pretty close. However, I was able to dig up some more details. According to a source, OpenAI Dev Day will be held in San Francisco on November 6th, 2023, and it will be a one-day event. Attendees can register for in-person attendance, or they can live stream the keynote remotely. Developer registration for in-person attendance will open soon, so keep an eye on OpenAI's website or social media channels.
Whatever. All right, she didn't get it there, but I assume that the details are somewhere. Saturday morning ads. I know it seems like you said a joke and I sort of went way down the rabbit hole. I think that kind of play is actually really important. Because, like, can it do that? It can. like it did it surprisingly well. Is that like Netscape 1.0 dev conference? Actually, it probably is. This is going to be an OpenAI developer conference like no other because they have unleashed a dragon or 10. So it's going to be something. And I mean, what's fascinating about OpenAI right now is they're still in the lead, but like lots of others are coming. Google is coming with Gemini. Elon Musk is coming with this thing that's connected to Twitter. Apple's going to do what they're going to do. I assume we're not going to hear from them until June, their June developer conference, but we'll probably hear something then. OpenAI is going to have some, they've got Claude, right? Claude just got $2 billion from Google and $4 billion from Amazon. You've got Inflection, the company behind Pi. They raised $1.3 billion. So, like, OpenAI's got to do some shit to keep it going, to maintain their position. Yeah. Oh no, love it, and I agree. Yeah, playing with these tools is important. Yeah, exactly. It really is just like it's the only way to understand what can they actually do. Like, how do you actually use it? Like, it wrote the code, and the image generation tool kind of got that it was an early website, but then we had it actually describe what it saw in an early website, and it nailed it, right? Now, you could refine that further, but still, so cool. Grok. Yeah, Grok is the new Elon Musk large language model called Grok. All right, people, listen. It's Saturday night. It's late. It's late, people. My ass is numb. My vocal cords are shredded. We took a trip down memory lane and created the latest GeoCities page, as well as, not for nothing, but L'Amazing for the llama grooming service, the L'Amazing Grooming Co. Come on. That's an award-winning brand. Everybody, you got to go change your diapers. I got to go change mine. It's time.
You could make money with ChatGPT.
So I want you to go off. First of all, thank you to the mods. You're awesome. Thank you for anyone on the AI Salon that has been sharing all this stuff. It's awesome. It makes these things so much fun to do. If you don't know about the AI Salon, go there. The salon.ai. That's the a link tree that talks about what it is, what our values are. And then there's a link to the meetup, which we have a meetup coming up on Tuesday. And then the Discord, where you can go hang out with all these crazy people that are really into this AI stuff. It's an amazing group of people, and it's getting more amazing. So I want amazing people there. So read the values, and if you resonate with them, join us. I would also love if you would follow this TikTok channel. Just follow it if you don't hate the sound of my voice and the look of my face, which, that shit happens. I'm like 400 people away from 30,000 followers. And while it's stupid, November 30th is the 1-year anniversary of ChatGPT and this channel. So I'd like to hit 30,000 on the 30th or by the 30th. So go follow this. If you subscribe to the channel, you get access to the private Irregulars channel on Discord. So that's always fun. Fall back, Kyle. Kavruno, thank you. Let me say goodbye to some people. Silver Fox, thank you so much. What's that groovy thing? That's very cool. I like that thing. Thank you so much. Clint Copperhead, calling everyone to order. We got the Irregulars in here, pasting the turtles, the llamas, the hedgehogs, and others. Cher Bear, good to see you. Oh, Sherry D knows I love that one. Music makes us smile. Thanks for hanging tonight. Emilio's wife, you were late. Don't do it again. I can't even tell you the amount of demerits that Emilio's wife has. Too many. Ted Looks at Life, thank you. Source Camp, good to see you. As always, be not afraid, you rock. Who else? Oh, Saturday Morning Ads, thank you for running me down the rabbit hole. That was a blast. I'm still revisiting my Angel Fire page and reminiscing. See, that's why we're here. That's the other thing about Gen Xers. We got some digital history out there. We can go find some shit. Our footprint is deep. All right, everyone. Listen, this was fun tonight. Thank you so much for all you do and for the mods for doing what you do. I know it's thankless, chaotic work, and you do it really well. Like it just makes it so much easier for me. So thank you for that. Peace out, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.